1, 2, 3, 4. You can't do what you want to do, and you can't say what you want to say, and you can't turn your back on me, and I will love you either way. What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of What Makes This Song Interesting. Today we're going to be going over my song, I'll Love You Either Way, which I just checked has 87,000 streams on Spotify. So if you want to hear the song, the full production on Spotify, just look up I'll Love You Either Way. Okay, here we are. This is my series called What Makes This Song Interesting, based on Rick Beato's What Makes This Song Great. And instead of calling them great, we call them interesting because they're my songs. It'd be weird if we called them great. So, reason number one why I'll Love You Either Way is interesting. Let's get straight into the song. Lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics of this song around this nice happy music, it's got like this nice happy kind of Americana world groove on Spotify, you're going to hear the most positive message in the world, and also the most unrealistic message in the world. This is one of those times I shot for the moon in terms of idealism and positivity. So in my mind, I almost perceive this to be passive-aggressive, unrealistic love. Now, this is sounding pretty dark very quickly, I know, but let's go straight to the hook line. You can do all these terrible things, and I will love you either way. That's basically the concept of this song. It's unconditional love. And the reason that it's so unrealistic in the world is because it's very hard to find unconditional love in a conditional world. So while I'm writing the song, I really have to hold on strong to this idealism and take it all the way through the song. Like, there's no half-assing your way through these lyrics. You have to believe that no matter what a person does to you or in their own situation, you're going to love them either way. And I will love you either way. Tough. Super tough to actually pull off in the real world. So your songs don't really have to be based on storytelling, and like a lot of my other songs, like Dad at the Phone Company, that's complete realism. Where the Wild Things Grow is kind of a nice mix of realism and idealism. Late Train Jack, a little more realism. It's a true story about a guy on a train. Burn Away, more idealism, a little more dreamy. Break the Cycle, kind of right in the both. I would say a little more realism though, because it's about breaking the cycles of bad habits in your life. But every song is on this spectrum between realism and idealism, real and fantasy. And I do think it's important while you're writing the song to know where you're going and where this song lands on that spectrum. And this one, I'll Love You Either Way, is straight, man, it's hard to say. I would say it's mostly fantasy, mostly romance, mostly idealism, on this spectrum of realism and fantasy. So unconditional love. That's reason number one why I think this song is unique, and actually I think I pulled it off, which is a hard thing to do. To look at someone and say, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter where you go, no matter the mistakes you make in your life, I'll love you either way. Tough, but beautiful. Reason number two why I believe I'll Love You Either Way, which is on Spotify now. The production quality. When I recorded this song in the studio, I was recording at Echo Mountain Recording Studios in Asheville, North Carolina, with my producer Danny Kadar and Julian Dreyer as the engineer at the board, and a really great team of awesome studio musicians. River Gagarian did the percussion for me. Mike Rhodes is on drums. There was a lot of people involved in these recordings. Oh, it even features the horn section from Soul Driven Train in Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out to my friends in Soul Driven Train when I lived in Charleston at the time. So the production, this was mixed by Danny Kadar and mastered at Studio B Mastering in Charlotte, North Carolina. So for this song, I went all out. Top-notch everything, the best production quality that I could possibly do at that time. And this is before like AI music and even really remote studio work. It was recorded in 2009. So in those days, we still went to studios to record. And if I was to recommend the best way to record, it is in a recording studio with live musicians. That's my favorite way. That's another video, another topic. But the production quality for this song is very, very high. It sounds pretty incredible. And the vocal mic, I think, is either a Neumann U40 or a Telefunken ELM 251. Great vocal microphones, which makes my voice sound pretty awesome. So that's reason number 2 why this song is doing so well on Spotify, is because it was a great team that helped me make it. And do I think the song holds up on its own without that production quality? Well, that's debatable. That might have been why I was able to sell reason number 1 so well. The idealism is because it sounds incredible. I think the song holds up on acoustic and raw live. Which brings me to song number 3, or reason number 3 why this song is interesting is its song length. I'm a playlist curator on Submit Hub and Playlist Push and Groover, and maybe that's how you know me as the playlist curator guy. Many times on Submit Hub in the reviews, I'm saying, your song is too long. Edit this down to under 4 minutes. Preferably between 2 minutes and 30 seconds and 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Take out the long intro, cut down the extended guitar solos or drum solos, make this digestible on current platforms for today. That's one of my big pieces of advice for people on when it comes to playlist curation, to get on my playlists. This song is 2 minutes and 16 seconds long, and I recorded it in 2009. Before Spotify and all these before TikTok, short form content, Reels, YouTube Shorts, before all of this was so prevalent in our lives as entertaining stuff. So back then, writing a song that was 2 minutes and 16 seconds long was pretty rare. It was kind of a risk, to be honest with you. And you had to have great lyrics and a great message that you could get to really quickly, and great production. So those were all the reasons why I was able to pull this off. And because Danny Kadar helped me edit this down to 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So let's recap. And I have lots of other songs that are long too. So if you go onto my Spotify channel, you've got songs that are seriously 40 seconds long, all the way up until probably 9 or 10 minutes long. And everything under the rainbow, as far as length goes. Which is another thing that I would recommend, is having short songs and long songs. But yeah, let's get back to this. The 3 reasons for what makes this song interesting, I'll Love You Either Way, are the lyrics, completely unrealistic, very idealistic and romantic and beautiful all at the same time. So take chances. Write every kind of lyric that you can imagine. Reason number 2, the production quality is pretty incredible. And you will hear that when you hear the song on Spotify. And reason number 3 is the song length. It's short. Get straight to the point. I think you're hearing my vocal within the first 3 or 4 seconds of the song. It's something like, you can do what you want to do. I mean, you get the point. Not only are the lyrics there immediately, the full production is there. All the drums, the bass, the guitars, it hits you at once. And that's powerful. So keep that in mind too. Concise and powerful. Thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, check out all of my other song videos that I've made in the last couple months. There are lots of them. Where the Wild Things Grow, Break the Cycle, Burn Away, Late Train Jack, I Go to Work, Influencer. So I've been making lots of videos. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I will really appreciate it. I'm putting a lot of work into all these videos. It's not really work. It's fun. But yeah, I would appreciate the feedback and the support. So I'll see you later. Bye.